In our world today, we have the COVID-19 pandemic, anxiety over injustices, unemployment, housing, food issues.
Where is Christ in the midst of all of this?
And then there is fear of sending our children back to school. Even with this, we can't get distracted and lose focus.
He is walking in the midst of this pandemic, and he is saying, peace be unto you.
Stay focused on God. In the midst of these difficult times, limit anything that can cause us to be distracted from God.
Jesus is showing up where doors are closed, where doors are shut, where there seems to be no hope. Jesus is showing up and saying, here I am, and I give you my peace.
We can't get distracted and lose focus. Being conscious of what we watch, what we listen to, and what we read.
Every single week, we talk about the reality that we find ourselves in, but we don't just want to talk about where we are without making sure that you know the resources that are connected to it. So we're able to bring on subject matter experts that can help us understand where to find the resources, how to apply for them, how to connect. We are talking about the double crisis, homelessness and COVID-19. Childhood hunger during the pandemic, creating wealth and opportunities amidst a pandemic. As we continue, you see, I had to take a deep breath, right? Because we continue to talk about heavy topics and issues that's happening right now. We're going to be talking with Major Joyce Smith, who represents the City of North Charleston, local law enforcement. She's also a person of color and a person of faith.
As an African-American woman, I know the history of how law enforcement has been utilized over the years as an extension of some injustices that just should have never happened the way that they did. With the protests and the social unrest, we want them to be able to protest and to be able to do it peacefully, safely, and to be heard. We want to hear them, we want to be heard, and we also want to be at the table.
We say at the IRS that tax season is one of the biggest windfalls that many families will see all year. That hard-earned money doesn't have to be given away for tax preparation fees. Those services can be provided for free. And really all it takes are volunteers who care enough about their fellow citizens to get a little bit of training and then provide these free services during tax season.
You get some loving church folks around you, you're going to see doors open up. So I talk about increasing your social capital. There's going to be different job opportunities that stem from that.
After you've prayed, after you've given God thanks, then God takes over and he says, and the peace of God, this is the supernatural part, the peace of God, which is beyond your comprehension, shall keep your heart. It's going to keep your emotions to let you know that God is still in control of your financial life.
Most of the people in this area voted very early. So things were pretty slim today. So we went out to Cross and we got rid of packets we had put together with paraphernalia from community faith work. In addition to collaborating with Believers Temple, we got rid of 150 packets, and we've seen the excitement in the air as people are so pumped up and they're ready for this election.
As long as we keep our minds on Jesus and trust in him, he will keep us in perfect peace.